Okay, let's get started. Okay, so welcome to the stream. We are back on the charts again. I'm thinking we're gonna go ahead with the RSI this time. I have a lot of fun with the RSI. It's really nice to use. So first, let's find us a pair. Something that's given some good percentages here. Let's just check a few, because last time it was kind of crazy. That's pretty wild. Let's see the odd cat, what we got going on. Okay, this one's not too bad. Let's go ahead with the odd CAD. The duration, we're going to go with a minute. Well, actually, let's do 30 seconds. Maybe. Okay. We'll play around with the 10-second chart. And let's pull up our RSI. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll just use it like this. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what this looks like. No, we won't need that yet. Okay, so we got the 14 period RSI. So usually how the RSI works, we got the 70 level up here, and we've got the 30 level down here. The rules say when it's above 70, we're overbought. You want to be looking for a signal that'll let you know it's going down. And when we're below 30, it's oversold, and you want to look for a signal to go back up. So you don't just get in as soon as it's 70, boom, 30, boom. No, just let that be your first check on your checklist. Once we're there, you see like it hits 70 over here. There we're going to look for some type of movement here in the candles. See, we got a nice wick there. And then we came back below, we crossed. That's usually a signal when the MACD line crosses the signal line, the SMA. So that was a pretty good signal there. And it almost came back up for a divergence, but it didn't get that high. That would have been pretty nice to look for. So we're looking for something like that. And of course it's the same but opposite for longs. So let's take a look at our chart. We've hit 70. That was good right there. That was good. We got momentum down, but price given a level top. So that was a nice indicator that it's going down. And we're crossing right now. I'm going to go ahead and go for a down. Wait, sorry. Need to do, let's see, 100. Okay, working with 100. I'm going to draw a couple lines first here. This is kind of like a bottom that we're creating here. Let's see. Let's just connect the bodies. Something like this. Yeah. Oh yeah, see, look at that. And let's also go with one second. Okay, and then also, let's see what we got. I'm going to throw a fib, a little Fibonacci retracement. Let's go from the wicks to the wicks. Yeah. Okay. Probably going to touch here again. That's what I thought. I'm just going to play around right here. But we might come back down to here. And let me jump on this account real quick. It's messing up all my lines again. Okay. But we came back down, you see. And it looks like it's going to break right through and go to our other bottom here. Okay. Yep. So we're going to get a bounce right here anyways. And wow, okay. So there's a lot of support right here. It's looking pretty strong going down. We haven't got a curve back up, so this is a pretty solid downtrend. Yeah, we're looking back a little bit here. We're probably going to dip down a little bit more, so let's go ahead with a little down. And this one's a 30-second. We did a 30-second interval here. About 10 seconds left, just looking pretty good. We got a lot of distance between our entry. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay, we got that one. 195 up. So you can see there's a lot of battling right here at this level. So something. This is a significant area, it seems. Let's see what else we can add onto the chart here. Yeah, that's okay. I don't think, for now, let's not mess with it. I might add the Bollinger Bands later, but not right now. Okay, we're starting to get a little stutter. And we may get a signal up. Yeah, there's the signal. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. It gave us our signal. We got a lot of wicks here. And it's at a significant level. So I think we got 30 seconds, yeah. We got enough to get a little something. 10 seconds, looking pretty good. If it can stay at this level, we'll be all right. 3, 2, 1. Boom. All right, very good. 2 for 2. All right, thank you, AutoCAD. We're doing pretty well. Yeah, see, it's kind of repeating some stuff over here. By the way, this was nice divergence. Look at that. Wasn't ideal right here, but it's close enough. I would have called it. And here, you know, I wouldn't say that's divergence right here, but we had a significant level and it bounced. And the wicks were telling us it's slowing down. It's wanting to go up. That's okay. Okay. Wow, we're already approaching 70. That was quick. There's a lot of momentum in this. Just went straight down, straight up. If we can get near 70 and find another divergence, something like this, we can go in on it a couple times probably. So we need price to get higher while momentum breaks 70 and breaks lower. Okay, may not reach 70 here. we're pretty close. If we get a signal and momentum looks like it's down pretty much, I think we'll be safe. Yeah, see, price is wanting to stretch. We're getting into some area here where price was kind of iffy. Didn't know what it wants to do. So this might be a good buffer zone. Could get a bounce. Okay, there's our almost across. Yeah, if price can go just up here, even level with that, I'd be happy. Okay, we've almost got across here. I think we do already. But it's just not good enough. Okay, that's more like it, yeah. I'm gonna wait for it to hit up a little bit and then go in on it. Let's get up level right here. Right about there. Let's go ahead with that level. Hello. Oh, come on. Let's try a minute. Okay, it's not really wanting to work for us. We got a double top forming. So that was a pretty good trade right there. And we had the cross and some divergence, but I wasn't able to make this trade. Okay. Kind of hovering in the upper half of the RSI. So we're coming back up to our double top zone. I think, let's see. Okay, we got another nice wick. Momentum's coming down. It's another down trade would be nice. Wow, okay, maybe it wants to hang around this level first. Okay, let's see, let's give us a second. Ah, there's my fib. Yeah. We're using the demo, by the way. See, okay, wow. Yeah, it just glitched a little bit, but my trade was open. It just didn't show me. I gotta check my internet. But yeah, we actually got that one, so we're up. We're up a good bit. And we're just testing out this RSI strategy. This is our demo account. So, you know, we're being safe. Let me go back to 100 here. And we're on the 1 minute. Yeah, actually, I was liking the 30 second. Let's stick with the 30 second. Okay, now we're just looking for an entry. Since RSI is not really showing us anything, it's going flat. And okay, that's interesting. It's going flat right on our trend line. That's pretty significant. But I think we're still safe with a downtrend. You see it tried to come up here and break through where this was support, but now it's turning into resistance, and I think we're going to continue down. So you just got to be patient. Look, so far, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades, and we've won every single one of them. Don't rush anything. Just wait. If you hit a bad trade, just take a second, think about it. Maybe don't make the next trade. You can just, you know, do a fake trade. Okay, we can see momentum's coming down and price is wanting to stay the same. It's kind of ranging, but we've got a bit of a downturn here still. So I'm going to let price get up a little bit higher. Don't think we're going to hit the 70 again anytime soon, but could be wrong. If we get into this zone again, that's prime time for a short. Okay, price wanting to stretch a little bit. Yeah, I like that. Setting up for some divergence. Oh, look at that. Price is going to stretch. So look, we're reaching our zone. This was our zone right here. And this is going to be resistance. So let's see if we can hold this resistance. Also, price is encroaching 70, but not quite there. So at this point, I don't think we even need a 70. That would be nice. Okay. There it is. Now we watch for the divergence right here. We want price to get level or higher, and we want a momentum coming down. Just be patient. If we can stretch a bit more, I'll take it. There we go. Stretch, stretch, stretch right there. Let's go ahead right there with it. Why? It's not working again. Okay, it worked. Here we go. So momentum's still coming down. No. And boy, price wants to run away from us. Nope. Okay, we lost that one. That's all right. 1 out of 7. Oh, yeah, we didn't really get the divergence there. Price is just continuing up. The SMA is showing us it's curving up. It's wanting to go. It's probably going to break past the 70, hang out a little bit, and then show another breakdown. Let's watch. Well, there's our signal line. Well, we hit 70, got a signal line, and this kind of engulfed this green candle, so that was probably a good trade there. I think I missed my chance. I'm not going to jump in late. Yeah, that's okay. That would have been really nice. Delete this. Let's throw another fib right here. Let's see. Let's go from here all the way up to this peak. See what we've got. Okay, look, it's right on the line. It's bouncing around this zone, right where our trend line was forming. So this looks like a hot zone. It's probably going to have a few battles. And we've almost hit our 30 down here. Almost, but not yet. Yeah, it's not giving up this zone too easy. It wants to hold this area. We might have a little bounce. If we can get a signal here, I might go for an up. There's several candles in succession that have showed that they want to support right here, but let's just see before we get the signal. We got to be patient. This might be setting up for a little divergent here, going up, price coming down. Just keep our eye on momentum down here. If we get a curve up, we're good to go. Yep. Gotta keep changing this. Okay, we haven't got a signal yet, but it's wanting to curve. I think we'll be good right about. Oh yeah, you see that? It changed so quickly. Almost tapped our other bottom here. Oh, that would have been nice. See, now I get the signal. Okay. Let's... don't want to jump in too soon, but if we can get back in this zone, might be a good area. There we go. Let's try that. Keep refreshing, sorry. Yeah, look at that. Got a pretty level area, pretty even, but yeah, that did not give it to us this time, guys. All right, no problem, no problem. It's only 2 out of 8. We're doing well. Let's mix it up. Let's go find something else. I remember we did the Australia, New Zealand. That was doing pretty well. Let's move to the 20 seconds and go for a minute fixture duration. Okay. So I can already see we've got a trend coming down. Oh, wait, not right there. Right here. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I can actually move this a little bit to make more sense. And we've kind of started a little channel coming down. Let's draw that. There we go. here. Something like that. So if we can get a tap on this channel, and momentum shows us that we're heading back down, I can jump in. But if we check back, let's see. This area was a pretty good support. Then it got broken through, but went right back up. So it's a very good chance this could be support for us, so we could get a bounce. If we show signs of divergent down here, we'll go for the bounce. Yeah, we've hit our 30. So let's look for our second signal. We got a couple wicks, but nothing crazy. Yeah, now we're gonna try to let price go lower. Yep, it wants to. See, it crossed over, but it's too flat. It's just unsure what it wants to do right now. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna go lower. That's not too bad here, if we can get a decent curve up. Yeah, there's a signal. Let's go for it. Did a minute this time, remember, so we got more time to wait. So it's been hanging out on oversold down here. I want to say it's running out of steam, but you know, we got 30 seconds left and it's still hanging out around the entry point. It's not too bad. Let's just hope it doesn't break like this. Yeah. Okay, we probably missed out on this one. 10 seconds. Wants to play with our emotions right here. Look at that. Oh man. And then 5 seconds later, of course, go back up to our entry. Okay. No problem. Since we're just practicing this strategy, it's no big deal. But we got our signal here where momentum seems to be leveling out. Price stretched down. That's still a good signal. I think we'll still be okay with an up. I want to say that, but then we've got our channel that we're running into here. You see. Ideally, you want to catch, if you're going for an up, you want to catch at the bottom with a divergent, or vice versa. Okay, while we're waiting on that to show us something, let's look around. About the Euro Canadian. No, too rangy. What else did I see? Oh, the Euro Australian. Okay, this one's looking pretty interesting. right away we see we're down at the 30s here. Momentum wants to come up, price came down, so we can be looking for an up. I'm gonna go ahead and try to just draw a give or take line down here, nothing perfect. And right here too. Let's start from here, take it down, something like that. I'm going to switch back to 10 seconds. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we've got a little bit better momentum coming up. And if I do that, I'm going to switch back to 30. Okay, we could probably catch it once it sweeps this wick. It'll hit 70 and we can catch it down. Okay, so it just sweeped it. Now we're watching. If it wants to, it could also sweep these two tops, but I don't know if it's got enough power in it. Let's see. Okay, we got one top. Let's look for the next down here. We need price to go higher or match, and we're looking for momentum to be lower, the RSI. And once we get our signal, that's a clear entry point. There we go. I'm just going to go ahead. We've got our crossover. This one's just 30-second on the 10-second chart. So here, it's looking a little tricky. It's playing with us, but overall, I think we're okay. If not this one, then the next one will be all right. There we go. Okay, good. We got one. I think we're even okay to go one more. But I want to see if we can get another lower momentum, like a lower high, while matching this level. Let's see. Okay, we've got our level here. I think we'll be all right. That's too low to get into now. It's too low. Up here would have been ideal to jump in. But I'm not going to chase these and then lose money. That's not the point, right? We're here to make money. But we can continue to watch for the same thing. Let's see if I can draw here. Yeah, there we go. I'll draw straight down. Let me change that color. There we go. That's what we're looking for. We want price to be about this level. Let's just draw that right about there. Let's give it a minute. Okay, price wants to go up a little bit. Momentum's still respecting our line right here. I think we'll be all right. But I don't like the ranging that it's showing us now. It's giving us a lot of ranging. I want to see it hit this while momentum stays low. Ooh. Yeah, we might hit it. I don't know. Looks like a little flag or something. If it's a flag, we can catch a breakout, but I don't know if we'll be that lucky. Let's see. So let's hope it, there's the breakout. And let's draw our size of the breakout. Should be like this. So we're going to measure from there, measure up, and that's what we're about to hit. Look at that. Wow, still hasn't broken 70. So it might still be good. And it's about to break. There we go. It hit our flagpole. We threw it on the top, and that's what it hit. So we're running into resistance up here now. I'm going to draw a line there so that we know. We'll be looking for something around here. Not that exact line, but somewhere near. That'll be the next move. Wow, look how dead on that was. And came back to retest. And our momentum is much lower too. While it's stretched out, I think we'll be good for a down. You know, well, I was too slow, of course, but I'm probably going to retest here. Wow, look at that. That was a nice one. That was a perfect divergence. Look, here and here. And we're retesting now as support. Can it break it? Okay, we've broken it. So now, yeah, now it's just going on a downtrend. This one's pretty interesting. Let's go back to, what were we doing first? Let's see. I think we're on the AutoCAD, right? Yeah. Okay. Spiked again. See another level bottom and a divergence going up, and missed that one, but that's all right. We were busy. Running into resistance here, which was support. And we've broken our 70. Now we're looking for a down. We've crossed the line, so I'm going to go ahead on that one. We've crossed our signal line, but it looks like it might want to add more to it. Oh, come on. Did it catch me? Did it catch me? No. Okay, no. We lost that one. See, you get too itchy, you jump in when you're not supposed to. Should have waited here. Should have been patient. Because we still have this solid level here that it wants to reach. Okay, let's see what else we can see. We want price to extend, momentum to go down on our RSI. So you can see from our last few trades, it's ideal. You just want to wait for your setup. Just wait. Know your rules. 1, 2, 3, find the trade. And it's a probability thing. You're not going to win 100% of them. Of course not. Yeah, while we're waiting, let's go back to Australia, New Zealand. Wow, look, see, we broke, we retested, boom, ran up. Now we've got a new one forming, a new channel. Let's just draw it from this pivot point straight up. Yeah, something like that. Go from here. Let's just try to kind of meet the mass, the center mass here. If price stretches and we get momentum down, it could be good to go. Because you see price slipped right here, so anything's possible right there. Oh, yep, look, we got it right there, so. See, we're kind of forming a new range now. So if we can stay within this zone or break from this zone, we'll know what to do. If we can get a little touch up here. Okay, there's the touch. Okay, there we go. That was a good one. 10 seconds left. See, we bounced right off the channel, and now it's hitting the bottom channel. Hopefully we can get it. 3 seconds, 2, 1, go. Okay, boom. Got that one. So that wasn't necessarily RSI strategy here. We just played with the channel. Because we know this one was forming a lot of channels here. You can see we played around here, played around here, played around there. That was pretty nice. But if price can stretch enough, then we can look for a momentum trade. Yeah, see, price, it wants to stretch. I don't know if we can get that high. It filled in our fair value gap already. I think that's why we got that nice dip. Okay, there's a lot of action in this zone. Yeah, wow, okay. So let's see, are we lower? We're about the same here, and here we're about the same. That's definitely not bad. But remember, we've got our channel. If it officially broke out of our channel, it could be retesting, and it could trick us. So we have to wait. The breakouts are always tricky. You just don't know if it's going to break out or fake you out. You see there's a lot of tension right here. So I think we're hitting that point. Ooh, we might have a divergence here. Almost, almost. Not good enough for me yet. I can draw you what I want to see. I want to see something like this. And as soon as we hit the bottom, somewhere near this zone, in here I guess, with momentum going up on our RSI, that's what we want to see. I don't know if we're not going to get that, so let's look for a different entry here. I see another trend. That could happen. Change this color. Yeah, we're kind of going stalemate on the momentum. If we can get a big price movement, there we go. That's what we're looking for right there. There we go. We wanted something like this. Yeah. And there we go. It touched. All right. And then momentum is still higher than our last little dip. That could be a good entry. I don't know though. I just don't like the way the SMA is moving down. But we got our signal here. So let's go ahead and let's try one. Oh, see, okay, good thing we didn't. Bounced right off our SMA. Let's go ahead right there. I think it's going to hang around, and my internet. Jeez. Okay. So yeah, I think see that was a pretty good area. You can see momentum shifting, and if we can hold out for 10 more seconds, we might be all right. 5, 4, please, come on. 3, 2. Okay, no, we did not get that. If we had a 10-second or something, we would have got it. Now it's testing our other trend line from the channel, and I'm going to extend this one too. You know what? Let's throw a retracement here. See what we're working with. Yeah, okay. It wasn't satisfied here. I had to touch lower. Can get some liquidity. Bouncing right off these lines. Look at that. Yeah. Turned into resistance. Just barreled straight down. So we're going to have a bounce here again, it looks like. Slide this over. That would have been a nice one to trade. We got a minor divergence here. Might could still get in on this one. My internet will work. Let's see. We got our signal back then, so that was already the point to get in on. But we might have another chance to bounce off the blue. We're right at 30, so this might be a little sketchy zone to jump in. Price may want to jump down here before we find a move in. Let's see. Because it's battling right at this line. Okay, it gave us another signal. Yeah, but this one's not strong. Momentum is really low. Yeah. Boom, that line's really holding up. What is that? 116,389. Ooh, look at that, yeah. It really wants to bust lower, and we're gonna jump down to this level. I'm gonna trust the momentum, and I think we're gonna go down more. We've got a lot of momentum heading down. But remember, anywhere in this zone is ideal for it to go back up. So if it wants to, you know, switch modes, it can anywhere in this gray zone. Yeah, once again, we're just so close, but nope. That's all right. On this rundown, we got 1 out of 3. See, if we had a minute, it would have gone down. That's all right. Got a double bottom, a little tiny double bottom here. And soon it's going to reach our point. Let's see if there's anything past that. I don't think so. Wow. So I wouldn't expect anything lower, but you never know. We've dipped below 30. Price is extending. We want another extension here, and we'd be looking for some divergence going on. Let's let price extend. Okay, got some extension. It's almost at our level. Yeah, there we go. I don't know, it's kind of engulfed right here. So I think we might get a little bit lower. Yeah. Got our signal crossing down. We might have a signal crossing up. Let's try the. Ooh. Let's let it extend. You know, the trend is going down right now. I'm not gonna fight against the trend here. Not until we know for sure the momentum is changing. We need a nice green candle. So we got a pretty good engulfing one there, but oh. It's not looking good yet. Okay, we're looking better here. We're looking better. Price has really dipped. Now it's wanting to go back. And we can see price kind of leveling off. Here it's fighting. Oh, we got a nice engulfment there, so let's go ahead and just give it a try. Let's see. Alright, come on, man. Hello, that's not good. we got this one. Nice. Okay. Another one. Yeah, you can see price clearly leveling out while momentum is coming up. So that's, see, there's the divergence here and here. Let's go back and check on AutoCAD. That was a good one. Wow, it's loving this line. Ooh, look at that perfect divergence. Wow. Okay. Let's just sit and watch it for a second. We're not going to jump in. It's using this fair value gap as a little boost. This one's right in the center of two high points. That one's kind of scaring me because it could go either way. We've got our signal here, but I don't like these wicks. Let's skip this one. Off New Zealand, that's where we were. Okay, yeah, see, we were right. Heading back up. We haven't looked at this one, the Australian dollar and American dollar. Got a nice momentum up here, price staying low. Let's see if we can catch another one. If we can hit this zone, right here, about right there. Yeah, I think we've already missed our chance on there. So momentum wants to move up. The price seems to be demonstrating the same thing. So if we can get maybe get something in this area. Let's see what we got. We're going to look for our momentum to stay higher lows. While price gives us lower lows. Nah, look, it broke. It broke that already. There's two good examples, one here and one here. Wow. Let's mark this level. This looks pretty significant, and it's right around our zone over here. So now, if we get in our zone here, you know what we got to do. It's break in 30. We're going to look for our price extension, momentum changing, and I would like to see a good candle pattern forming. I think we're good from that level. Let's see. So now we're in our blue zone. We're just waiting. because it's areas like this where manipulation might happen, and we could get tripped up, get taken out of a liquidity pool. Remember, we want to see price extending or breaking this level. Okay, we might get it here, maybe. No. Not just yet. It wants to play with us a little bit. Yeah. It could still happen. Maybe it wants to close in some fair value gaps first. Bounce off this zone. Let's see. Let me check out my brush here. This is what I'm talking about right here. This little area. Well, we can see momentum's already headed up pretty well. Okay, yeah, see. So I don't know if it's going to break through our fair value gap, or if it's going to use it as momentum to head down to our line that we want. Let's just wait and see. I'm not going to jump in if I'm not sure. Pretty solid zone right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles bounce off. Hopefully we'll reach our area. And then we'll be looking for this wick, or sorry, this line, this peak, to head up for a lower high. And maybe the same low or a lower low. Let's see which one we're going to get. And maybe this might be my last trade. I don't know, maybe. Okay, we're coming to our level. So we waited, we were patient. And can we get our line that we want, our peak here? So far it's pretty good. We've got higher momentum and touch. Okay, let's go ahead and give it a shot here. It's at our zone. Momentum's on its way up. Let me refresh again. Switch accounts. Okay. So hopefully this will hold off as support for us at our zone and just give us a little bit of boost right here. Just enough, what we need. 3, 2, 1. Boom, 195 up. That's exactly what we were looking for. It bounced off our fair value gap, headed down to our zone. We waited for the divergence right here. Where price, was about level. Ideally, if price goes lower, that's better. But price was level. Momentum is going up. That's what we wanted to see, and look at it right there. Nice. So I think that's a good note to end up on. I'm gonna stop right there. That was a pretty good little trading session. I don't know how many I took, but all I do know is that we're in the green. You can see right there we're up. So RSI, I love the RSI. Do some practice with it. Have some fun with it. Thanks for joining us. I'm heading out. See ya.